Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am here with a first impressions on a brand new foundation. Well, I believe this is not brand new to the brand, but it's brand new to me, and it is the Giorgio Armani. This is the Face Fabric Second Skin makeup. I'm so excited to tell you guys what my thoughts are on this foundation. And as always, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video, and let's get into it. So before we go ahead and cut to the demo portion, let's talk a little bit about the foundation. So here I have two shades. They were sent to me by Giorgio Armani. Thank you so much. I have the shade 8 and I have the shade 4, and I did go ahead and mix them. Now I don't have my specific shade because the brand just didn't have any to send out, so I had to choose these two and mix them, not because there isn't a shade available for me. So just keep that in mind. If I do find my exact shade, I will link it in the description box for you guys, so check that out if you are my complexion. I really love the packaging of the foundation. It's just fresh and simple, and I love the blue. I like that it's travel friendly. There is, like, it's in this squeezy tube, and you get, how much product do you get? So you get 40 ml or 1.35 fluid ounces, so a little bit over the standard amount, which is great. I believe is not new to Armani, but it is new to me, so this is a first impressions. It has this moussey, thick consistency when you first squeeze it out, and then when you blend it, it feels very silky and silicone-y, almost like those primers that are supposed to really blur out imperfections and smooth out your skin and, you know, blur out your pores. Those kind of primers, that's what this foundation feels like when you're first applying it on the skin. Your skin just feels silky smooth, and it actually looks very smooth. It just feels like your skin has a layer of silk on top of it, and everything just glides on beautifully. Very different formula from any other of my foundations, so I'm super impressed with the formula and the fact that I actually like the way that it felt. Normally thick moussey consistencies I don't like. Look at my skin. It looks very natural. It does have a demi matte finish, so it's not completely flat, but it's definitely on the matte side. You will not see any shine. Like, look at my skin. My skin is completely matte, but I'm loving it, which is another surprise because I normally don't like super matte foundations, but this just looks so almost perfected because of that smooth effect that you have on the skin, that it looks beautiful. Like my forehead, honey, there's no lines here. My smile lines did not crack whatsoever, and I've had this on for about 3 hours now, so I'm really impressed right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut to the portion of me trying on this foundation so you guys will get my initial reaction, and then I will come back with my final thoughts. This is shade 4, and this is the first time that I am using it. I've never tried this foundation at all. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that in the back of my hand. It has like a moussey look to it. See, it's not running or anything like that. And I'm just gonna swatch shade 4. Oh, shade 4 almost matches my skin tone, but it's just slightly lighter, as you guys can see. But the shade 8, which is this guy right over here, a lot deeper than shade 4, and I'm just gonna swatch that also, and it is warmer. Yeah, they definitely have like a moussey texture. So this is shade 8, so warmer and deeper. Of course, it is a darker color. So what I'm gonna, oh, wow, this feels so smooth on the skin, like very silky, almost like silicone-y, I want to say. Wow, they are very moussey. Even though they're moussey, they're very airy. They're not like thick. Like, I don't feel like these are going to be heavy on the skin, but it just has a very like moussey consistency. I'm going to actually just apply it with my beauty blender. This is not wet. I'm just applying it. Sometimes I apply my foundations with my beauty blender without it being wet. And let's see how this performs. So here's one side of my face with that foundation, just one layer, and it's very, very, very natural. The coverage is definitely more on the light side, but my skin looks very smooth, like super like smooth and silky. So this is the side of my face. You guys see like the little imperfection, the blemishes, the sunspots, discoloration, all of that right here. And then this side, look how pretty that looks. That looks very, very natural. It's definitely like a demi matte finish. My skin feels so soft and it looks very, very like soft. This is different. So here we have the foundation all over the face. And as you guys can see, this is very natural coverage, but it did something to my skin that I'm actually really loving. It just kind of blurred everything out and made my skin look super silky and like smooth, but it's definitely very sheer to light coverage. But it looks really good. I feel like I'm putting on a tinted primer, if you will. Oh my gosh, it looks pretty good, honestly. It looks really, really good. What I'm gonna do is do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna set this bad boy, mainly under the eyes, because I don't feel like I need to set this foundation a lot. Very small amount of powder, and then I'll be right back with my makeup all done and some thoughts. So I am back after doing my entire makeup, and it's actually been a couple of hours since I applied the foundation, and this is what my skin looks like. And I have to say, I'm really liking this foundation. I am in front of natural lighting, so I turned off my ring light. This is just natural lighting, and look at this. Look at this. It has like a very soft demi matte finish, but normally I don't like matte finishes, but with this foundation, I'm really enjoying the way my skin looks. It looks super natural, and I've added my highlight, so I do have parts of my face that are glowing, but everywhere else just looks like a very soft demi matte, and my skin overall just looks very smooth, like very smooth. All my other products went on very nicely. As you guys can see, I have bronzer, I have blush, highlight, and nothing skipped, not even on the forehead. I did set it slightly with some powder. I used the Marc Jacobs powder. I just tapped a little bit of it with my beauty blender and went over the entire face before I put any other products. And my face does not look cakey or powdery or anything like that. I'm just gonna get a mirror and really zoom into my skin. Wow. I'm actually very, very impressed. Like, when normally I don't like the texture of foundations that are very moussey. Like, I feel like they just look heavy on the skin, or every other product doesn't go on very nicely. This looks incredible. Like, it looks very, very natural. And even though I'm not really into super matte foundations, I'm really liking this. Like, I really genuinely like the way my skin looks. And another thing that I want to point out is that my smile lines have not cracked at all, which is surprising. Like, look at it. It's like completely fine. Do you guys see that? Normally I would already have a little bit of cracking on the smile lines, but nothing. There is no texture on my forehead, on my nose area, which is where I have a little bit of issues with texture, especially with a matte foundation and a moussey foundation. But everything looks smooth, like really, really smooth. My skin overall just looks super smooth, super natural, because you still see like my freckles and all that stuff peeking through. I am looking at my mirror. Yeah, like I like it. I really, really, really like the way everything has turned out. So guys, that is it for this first impression / review video. What do you guys think? How does my skin look with this product. Let me know in the comment section. And have you tried this foundation out yet? If you are my skin tone, do you have a match, like a color match? Let me know also in the comment section. I will link the product down below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and let me know what kind of video you want to see next. I am trying to film as much as I can this month, so lots and lots of content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. Follow me on my social medias because I always announce it on Instagram, and I will see you all on the next video. Ciao!